Let's talk about Salesforce. It's the heart of your entire sales operation, right? But let's be honest, is it also kind of your team's biggest headache? Well, today we're going to talk about how to fix that. We're going to see how you can transform your CRM from a data entry chore into a truly autonomous engine for growth. All right, let's dive in.
I mean, this right here, this isn't just some random statistic. This is the daily reality for so many sales teams. You hire these brilliant, amazing people to connect with customers and to drive revenue, but they end up getting totally buried in admin tasks. It's a silent killer of productivity, not to mention morale.
So let's just flip the script for a second. Instead of your team serving the CRM, what if the CRM actually served them? Just imagine a system that proactively cleans up data, preps your team for meetings, and tees up the best opportunities, all on its own. It would let your sellers focus entirely on, well, selling. That's the potential we're talking about unlocking.
To solve this, we have to be really clear about the root cause. And here's the thing. The problem isn't a lack of training, and it's definitely not your team's fault. The real issue is the sheer volume of manual work that's required just to keep the system up and running.
Exactly. Salesforce is an incredibly powerful platform. Nobody's debating that. Its weakness, though, is its total reliance on human-driven repetitive processes to maintain it. And that's where the fatigue sets in, That's where errors happen, and that's where opportunities just get missed. The answer isn't to crack a bigger whip, it's to find a better way to work.
So how do we fundamentally change that process? Well, the solution is a huge evolution from the tech we're all used to. And I want to be clear, this is not about simple chatbots that just answer questions. We're talking about autonomous AI agents that actually get things done.
And this slide right here shows the crucial difference. A chatbot is passive. It just sits there and waits for you to ask a question. An AI agent, on the other hand, is proactive. You give it an objective, a mission, like find and enrich all new C-level contacts in our key accounts, and it just goes off and executes that mission from start to finish.
So where do these powerful agents operate from? Well, they have a central command center, which is called an AI agent platform. Just think of it as a system you use to build your agents, set their goals, and deploy them to work directly inside your Salesforce environment. That's where they can read all the context and then take intelligent action. Honestly, this is the most powerful way to frame it. You're not just adding another tool to your tech stack, you are literally hiring a team of tireless, perfectly consistent digital employees. They work 24/7, handling all the grunt work, which frees up your human team to focus on the things they're best at: strategy, relationships, and closing those big, complex deals.
Now, if you're wondering about the nuts and bolts of it all, don't worry. It's all built on a rock-solid, secure foundation. Modern APIs let the agents listen for triggers, like a new lead coming in. Bidirectional syncing means they can read the data, understand it, and then write updates right back into Salesforce. And most importantly, it's all protected with top-tier security standards, so your data always stays safe.
Now, I know this might sound like something that requires a team of PhDs and a year of development time, but the biggest breakthrough here is that this power is now in the hands of the business user. So let's see how no-code platforms are making this accessible to, well, everyone.
That's the real game changer. The people who actually understand the sales process, the RevOps leaders, the sales managers, they can now design and build this automation themselves. Basically, if you can whiteboard your ideal sales process, you can now build an AI agent to execute it.
Building an agent is incredibly intuitive. First, you give it a clear mission. Then, using simple visual logic, you tell it how to behave. For example, if a new lead from a Fortune 500 company comes in, then automatically research their tech stack, find the lead on LinkedIn, and draft a hyper-personalized outreach email for the sales rep to approve. And then, you just set it live. Work that once took a development team months can now be up and running in just a few days.
So, where are teams seeing the biggest wins with this? A huge one, 40%, is data hygiene. No more duplicate records, no more missing fields. But it gets even more exciting from there. Agents are running smart outreach campaigns, they're intelligently routing support tickets to the right expert, and they're even building pre-meeting dossiers so your reps walk into every single call armed with critical insights.
And the impact? It's real, and it's immediate. Imagine giving your sales team back nearly half the time they currently spend on admin work. Picture your CRM data becoming radically more accurate because an agent never forgets to log an activity or makes a typo. And while you sleep, your digital workforce is qualifying leads, so your team starts every morning with a pipeline of opportunities just waiting for that human touch.
So once you see the potential here, the next logical step is to figure out, okay, how do I choose the right platform for the job? Let's quickly run through the essential criteria you should be looking for when you're ready to hire your very first digital worker.
When you're evaluating different platforms, here are 4 critical questions to ask. First, how seamless is the Salesforce integration? Is it one click or a nightmare? Second, can you customize the agent's logic and its communication style to perfectly match your brand? Third, will it scale? You need a system that grows with you. And finally, does it show you the results? You need clear reporting that connects the agent's tasks to actual business outcomes.
Ultimately, this isn't about replacing talented people. It's about augmenting them. The companies that are going to absolutely dominate the next decade are the ones that master this partnership, fusing the strategic thinking and creativity of their human teams with the relentless speed and precision of an AI workforce. Look, the era of manual CRM management is coming to an end. Autonomous AI is here. The only question left is, are you ready to shift your team's focus from the tedious work of tracking data to the rewarding work of driving and achieving real results?